Now, I don't know if you saw it, but over there, like, where's your vehicle?
All the way
Oh, we're way down there.
Okay, this wasn't here. My house is facing this way. I'm not very good looking. And there were other houses over here. These two trees. That's why I'm not sure where the house was. I'll tell you what I remember. This might have been the end of the house. Well, no, because those trees in there. It must have been here. But
You have the smoke coming up there.
yeah, See, the problem is the fire's underground and they're never going to get it out.
Yeah.
Because the coal.
Oh, baby.
And there were houses all the way back.
Oh, man.
We went up a couple of driveways to see if there was any kind of foundations or anything.
I doubt it. I mean, my mother stayed here till the very end.
When did you leave?
Well, I left and went to convent in 1957. But they stayed here for a long time after that. I'm trying to think. My mother died in 94. So she probably didn't leave till... My mother didn't want to leave, but her neighbor was leaving, so she bought a little piece of property down in Mount Carmel. And lived there till she died. But we had I'm not sure which end of the property that is, because we had a big house. And on the side of our house, there was kind of hill like this. But, you know, none of this was paved when I was a kid. This was all like that. Yeah, we didn't have paved roads. And we never had sidewalks. Never. And we had... none of you are old enough to remember Hurricane Hazel, I take it.
What was that?
In the 50s.
No, absolutely not.
Well, Hurricane Hazel took down a lot of our trees, our apple tree and our sickle pear tree. And we had currant bushes and a grapevine. Wow. Yeah. And none of this was happening back when I was a kid.
Started in 62.
Two, yes,
That's
more
what they say.
Did they evacuate in like
No, we stayed.
Reagan administration? Isn't that when
Well, I don't know. I'm telling you, it was in the 80s till my mom left.
Yeah,
And
that would have been the Reagan.
What happened too was they tried to put this out. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah.
But it wasn't, as you can see, successful. And the reason is because coal is in a vein, like your veins, and they could never get to the end where the fire was. I mean, the fire just kept following the veins of coal. Do you know how this started?
Garbage?
Yeah. Well, what happened?
Burning garbage?
Burning garbage.
Not so much burning garbage, but we didn't have
Landfills.
or we didn't have a trash man that came around for your garbage.
Right.
So people would take their trash and garbage and dump it in a big hole. And it's a mystery how it ever got on fire, but that's how it started. And then it followed the vein of coal.
Yeah, I read that there's enough coal in the ground still to keep it burning for 200 years.
Yes, yeah.
And anthracite, some of the hardest coal to put out,
Yes.
too.
Yeah.
Takes forever to get started, but forever to put out.
The reason this is called Centralia is it was the center of commerce back in the years of the coal barons.
Oh, I never knew that. Oh, I didn't know that either.
My father was a coal miner.
So you're a coal miner's daughter.
I'm a coal miner's daughter, and I'm not. Don't I look like one?
Careful.
Yeah, back in those days, we wore habits and all that jazz.
Not anymore.
No, not anymore. I just was to see my brother. Yeah, we grew up here, but he had if you came in 61, he had a home down on that main street. But I'm going up to the cemetery because you notice there's a bunch of cemeteries, but one of them is a Catholic cemetery, and it has a fence around it that's metal.
Yeah, that's the one we were
Yeah,
at.
yeah, we were
Yeah.
at that one
With
last
the
time we
three
were here.
cross.
Well, I thought
No,
that
that's
was the
another-
Orthodox.
Oh, it is.
That's
Okay.
Orthodox,
Yeah,
and there's
that's
another
right.
one that's Roman Catholic.
I couldn't find the Catholic cemetery. I wanted to
But
find
it's
that.
over there, and if you go out and go up the main drag, 61, and turn right, it has a sign. You're not allowed in, and just because, well, it's open. The gate, but it has this metal fence around it. Fire never went into the cemetery. Isn't that amazing?
Huh.
Yeah. Yeah. Because if it goes in there and they have to move the graves, that is not an easy thing.
Yeah.
So, I think I'm gonna hike up there and get to snap some of the smoke.
Are you from a local order?
I'm from the Sisters of the Immaculate Heart of Mary. I
was wondering if that was a Marywood parking pass on your...
That is.
I've
She's a
graduated
Marywood
from
grad.
Marywood.
And where'd you get your degree in?
Social work.
Oh, good for you. I'm jealous. Well, I got my first degree from Immaculata. That's a
I've heard
sister.
of Immaculata.
Yeah, well, it's not as good as Marywood.
No, nothing's as good as Marywood.
Yeah, and I went to the University of Scranton.
Well, that's not a bad place either. My nephew went there, and he's a physical therapist. Then I have one that went to Lehigh, and he's an engineer. He works for Sunoco, so he's getting a good deal on his gas. And the other niece went to Penn State, and she's working for GE. I hope that's a good thing.
I think so.
They just closed the Carmelite Monastery here not
Yes.
too long ago.
You know
That's
where
why
they
I
took
had
them?
asked. No.
The Sisters of Cyril and Methodius. Are you familiar with Geisinger and Danville?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the Sisters of Cyril and... That's another place you should visit. The Sisters of Cyril and Methodius, right down the road from where the Geisinger is, have a mammoth building, and it has this... Well, you can just wait because I'm going.
That's
It
right.
has this great big tower, almost like the Washington Monument, almost. And all the Carmelites went there. And the reason they moved is they got too old. They couldn't take care of themselves anymore.
Right.
Don't hit my car. They'll never give me another one. I'm too old.
I'm not familiar with this area.
What do you want to know?
We're trying to check it out. You guys haven't seen it though?
I used to live
There's
here.
a big crack in the road.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Where?
What do you want to know about the crack?
They want to
You
know where
go
it is.
up to the
Oh.
main drag a
Well,
little
get back
bit.
down. I'll show you. I'm going.
Okay.
pleasure
Thank you.
seeing you.
Thank you very much.
Tell all your friends. Centralia is still here. I was counting the houses. I counted 7. I think there might be 8 because there's another one on this street down a little further.
Okay.
Those are the diehards.
Those are the diehards. Thank you very much. Have a good day.
Your time.
Have a good day. Probably will smell like sulfur.
I don't really smell anything.
That's a crack right there.
That's a crevasse.
That is a crevasse. I feel like a mountain climber.
Wow.
Ugh.
I can light my cigarette there.
Why did you throw your garbage?
I don't understand.
I know it ruins with.
Well, that's a tiny basin.
Yeah, I guess so.
I should take a dump in this hole.
Oh, sounds like
I'm
Missy
about
just
to.
did.
I think we all should leave our mark here. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, but we don't have the banana costume to wipe behind it. And there ain't no big leaves around here either. I mean, did you see the size of my a-hole?
Oh. You found a sled?
Somebody was trying to sled down that rock hill.
Yeah, the fact that it's only halfway down looks like they might not have succeeded.
Pretty desperate for fun.
All these cold country kids.
Oh my god.
It's gonna blow up.
It sounded like that was really a lot of beeping.
Did anybody get a whiff of what that smells like yet?
Well, I
No.
thought it would smell like
Sulfur.
sulfur, but they said it didn't.
It doesn't smell like sulfur, it's just stink.
I found a garden hose and yes,
How do I get it off